Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, okay, I just finished watching like three shows, or two shows, one movie. But the first show I want to touch upon is the Harry Potter Last Airbender, aka in this case, the Last Firebender. Fairies are back and stronger and more powerful than ever. Fate, the Winx saga continues. No, I kid. Okay, so it picks up a year, relatively right where season 1 left off. Is pretty much, so a year has gone, which makes sense. And the big bad is a blood witch. And also the other headmistress, which, okay, cool. So it turns out that the new quote-unquote headmistress killed yes, there are going to be spoilers, killed the previous headmistress. And yeah, so that's quite interesting of its own. And so this headmistress was teaching the firebender, the last element, I don't know, bender fairies, how to grow stronger with the darkness that lives inside them. Wow, the previous headmistress was all about like teaching these students, the element bender fairies, to use the light within them. Pretty much, it's the same. Light, dark, happiness, sadness, anger, all that stuff. Two sides of the same coin, pretty much. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we had a couple new baddies, big bads, but also cut down into 7 episodes. 7 episodes of this. Like, okay, interesting. I mean, season 2 was pretty good. Season 2 was interesting for a reboot, for a live action reboot. The CGI is good. I do like the CGI of how they used like the fire and the other elements, like whatnot. The mind fairy in this episode, I don't know her name, lost her powers, which is interesting, but she also loses her powers, gains them back at the end of the episode. And we see that the the she's training at the end of the episode, training to not rely on her powers, because that's the biggest premise of this whole entire season is, what do you do when you can't rely on your powers, you know? And what do you do when your powers have been stripped away, taken from you, you know? How do you learn how to come back, defend yourself, you know? And that's the biggest premise I took away from this season. Whether you liked the original from, I don't know, the early 2000s to, I don't know when the last season of the animated version was, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. I only watched like bits and pieces, or like a few select episodes, because I didn't really like fairy magic. I'm more of a like live action person. Don't get me wrong, I do like animated stuff when it's good and pretty decent, but today's animation kind of sucks. I grew up on the pretty good, fantastic animation. Like, for me to be born in 1996, we had some great animations before it just went downhill. And I prefer like animations to like Static Shock, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Code Name Kid Next Door, or I know I butchered that. I've always butchered that whole show. Dexter's Laboratory, Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, the old Rugrats, not like the Rugrats now. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Rugrats now's animation is okay. It's not the best, but I want to talk about that when I finish the entire first season of the new rebooted Rugrats, which I have not gotten to yet. But yeah, it's pretty decent. We got some new characters. We got some interesting plot points for season 3, and a big new plot for season 3, and a new big bad for season 3, which I don't know if it's gonna be Bloom's father. I think if they do season 3, it's probably gonna be Bloom's father or whatnot. I don't know, but it's interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Also, I think Beatrix, if that's right, the one who can shoot electricity, pretty much the female electress. Ooh, electrois. No, I like that. I think I like electress more. Electress, the electress fairy.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section.
Alexa, shut up. Anyways, electress, the electric fairy, I think that's what she is. Might play a pivotal role in season 3, which I don't think she died because if you die off screen, you're not really dead. That's like rule. That's like rule number 101. If you don't see a person die, they're not really dead. And like, yeah, I don't. I think they just said that she was dead just to like say that, just to give a more depiction of how serious this threat was to season 2, when there wasn't really a big threat in season 2. It was just blood witches just in the fairy. It was just like it's like a magical witch, male witch, who just wanted to open a portal to another dimension or realm, which is interesting. And they got they defeated the big bad. Four defeated the big bad, and pretty much, I want to say 4 elements. You had earth, fire, water, and light. Those four elements, or fairies, with those specific power sets, are the ones who killed the big bad in season 2, where season 1 was Bloom who killed the big bad of season 1. It was 4 fairies, or fairy element benders, if you will, who killed the big bad of season 2. And now season 3 is going to be quite interesting if they do get picked up for another season. I don't really know, because with Netflix, it's anybody's game at this point. And honestly, it's pretty good. Season 2 is pretty good. It's a little bit better than season 1, which I can applaud. But some of the things just don't make sense. And that's with anything. But other than that, it was pretty good. Not too bad. But I think Beatrix, if that's right, I've never really seen the actual show. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Pretty good season 2, not bad. But yeah, I liked it. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to comment. And yeah, we'll be back with a couple more episodes or videos. And yeah, so stay tuned for those next 2 episodes or videos. And once again, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.